Welcome back, trainers. So we're going to be taking a look at some more Great League battles as I try to get myself to rank 10. Because if you have not heard, Season 1 has been extended and Season 2 has been delayed because they were having some issues apparently. We'll go ahead and take a look at that tweet here in a moment. Now, something that I was running into today regarding some issues was going to be some lag. So now that we're not necessarily testing out Pokemon that we've never used before and kind of experimenting, and we're going in with teams that we know are solid and we know we can pull wins with and we're very comfortable with, now we're experiencing a lot of lag, and I'm talking more so than the usual Go Battle League lag. And what exactly am I experiencing? Basically, I'll be tapping the screen, I'll want to switch, but I can't switch, and then I'll eventually hit my charge move, or I'll be trying to switch and then I can't, so I'll just continue to tap the screen. Eventually all that energy will accumulate, but a lot of the times the opponent it seems like they're able to actually continue to gain energy and then so choose to use their charge move whenever they want and not get stuck in that kind of like stuck animation where you can't use your charge and you're just gaining energy. So they'll just wipe me out with all their charge moves and I'm not even able to hit my shield. So pretty wacky, and I know a lot of you are experiencing this as well. Go Battle League lag is nothing new, but today was very frustrating and very rage-inducing because we are trying desperately to raise our rank, but then we're met with lag and lose. So this is the official tweet that Niantic did put out regarding the Season 2 being delayed. I think we're looking at about 1 week or so. So try to get yourself that rank, guys, and good luck with that Go Battle League lag. But anyways, with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the battles that I did have today. And yeah, a little bit yellow. Isn't that odd? I didn't really plan it that way. It just so happened to turn out to be like that. So something that did occur, as you're going to see me kind of fluctuating between different teams here, is the Sableye is going to be best buddy, but I never did equip it. I just kept the Mawile the whole time. So for our first battle of the day, we're met with a Lantern with this team, which is absolutely horrible. So we're switching into our Hypno, which is going to be the Ice Punch and Thunder Punch version this time. I do switch it out from time to time. They're making a switch into their Altaria, and this is great. They are using that shield, so we have used the shield as well, but we do have enough energy to get off another Ice Punch here. Now, what I'm thinking to myself is this: I need that Lantern to get back into this battle. As soon as I take out this Altaria here, I'm going to be able to farm down using our last shield, which is fine, and I need them to go back in with Lantern because we have the Mawile as well as the Azumarill in the back, which kind of do not really want to see that thing. So they're using their last shield here. Can we get to another Thunder Punch? And we're able to. Fantastic. We're doing a lot of damage with our Confusion at this point, and not so much with the Thunder Punch, but any sort of damage to that is going to be better than nothing here. Now I have to think carefully exactly how I need to play this out. So I decided to go in with the Azumarill, but they make an immediate switch into Toxicroak here. And this is going to be a Sludge Bomb because shields are down. It's not going to be able to take us out, gaining a little bit of energy. And I know we're going to be able to take this thing out. And what I'm thinking is, okay, we need to switch into Mawile. Here we go. They're either going to hit us with a Hydro Pump and it's going to one-shot us, or a Thunderbolt, which is not going to take us out. But this little bit of damage with the Fire Fangs and the Power Punch is going to be just enough to help us win. Now check this out, hitting us with a Hydro Pump, using all that energy, going in here with a Azumarill, we're able to get them with bubbles. Absolutely insane. So good game there. Moving it on to the next one. We kind of have a longer video here for you today, folks. We're met with a Shadow Hypno, and a big smile went on my face when I saw this. Fantastic. They're making a very nice switch, and they're going to catch this foul play with their Azumarill. Well played. So I'm going to be making a switch into my Cresselia. As you can see here, like we discussed, we are going to be fluctuating between different teams. So in this matchup up against the Azumarill, it's pretty good. You will win depending on the shield usage. Figured they were going to hit me with a Hydro Pump or Play Rough. They usually go for that. And then they're going to be going for an Ice Beam to either bait the shield or just finish us off with that lower damaging move, because they don't really need to go for all of that damage with the Hydro Pump. So we're going to be using a shield, knowing that it's potentially going to be an Ice Beam, but we want to try to win this matchup here. So let's see what we can do. They made a switch into their Hypno. Now check out the lag. This is what I was experiencing all freaking day. So I would try to switch. If I would have been able to switch into my Sableye here, this would have been, I wouldn't say a guaranteed win, but a very close and comfortable win for me if I did retreat with the Cresselia with energy. But what it would happen here was I would tap and it would get stuck, and then all of a sudden I would gain all this built up energy, but a lot of the times the opponent is gaining energy as well, but they're not stuck and they're able to get off their charge moves, and I'm not able to shield, and or they're hitting me with charge moves, and all of a sudden it accumulates all that damage. It simply takes out that Pokemon, and I didn't even get off the charge move that I wanted to get off. So this was occurring all day. Absolutely frustrating, very annoying, and I'm gonna try to keep my cool and not get too flustered about it, because it really costed me many battles today. As you can see, this one here, I could have won this if I was able to actually make that dang switch, if it wasn't for the Go Battle League lag. So gonna stay positive, guys. Let's move it forward. Anyways, for the next battle here, we're met with a Togekiss. This is an okay matchup for us. The Charm is going to be doing a lot of damage. Now, I did actually switch my Mawile to Iron Head. I took off the Play Rough. It is great, and you're going to see the performance here, but I am going to be switching it back to Play Rough, so did decide to do that there. Anyways, we're able to take out the Togekiss. We're able to get off 2 power-up punches, so our Fire Fang is vamped up. They're bringing in the Victory Bell, doing a ton of damage to it before we go down, and we're simply going to go in here with Hypno, doing super effective. They're making a switch into Skarmory. Now, we could have stayed in there with the Hypno, because we do have Thunder Punch, but we don't want to do that. We want to line up our Azumarill with the Skarmory here, because the Victory Bell is going to be doing massive damage, because it is Shadow and it does have Razor Leaf, and we are Water type, so we want to line up our Azumarill with the Skarmory here, do as much damage, and then we're going to be able to go back in with our Hypno and finish the job, because it's going to do so much with the confusion, and we still have a shield left. Holding on to it here, able to get to one more Ice Beam, absolutely incredible here, holding on by a sliver, this new shiny, and they're bringing in Victory Bell, taking us out. We go in with Hypno, and that is game. All right, so moving it on to the next one here, like we've seen, we're going to be fluctuating between different teams. And let's see what we have. We're met with a Dugong. So this was a very interesting team. So I think it's this one. They're going to be switching into Mantike. All right, so we're going to be going into Hypno here. We do have the Thunder Punch. I did not mean to use that shield, but it turned out to be an okay shield usage. If it was the other one that's going to lower my attack, that would have been absolutely horrible, because it does no damage. Bubble Beam, there you go. Yeah, so have you guys been noticing a lot of weird things happening lately? Not just the lag, but just the most random things, like shields popping up when you don't tap them. They don't necessarily actually get used, but the animation of the shield pops up. You hear the sound or other weird things. It's just, I don't understand what Niantic is doing. Maybe this is why they delayed Season 2. They're trying to fix these things. But anyways, we figured this out a couple of days ago. We noticed something weird happening, and I did mention that, but nonetheless. Anyways, focusing on this battle here. So we're in with Hypno. They bring back the Dugong. We're going to be switching immediately into our Mawile here and going for the Power-Up Punch, doing super effective damage. Now, Icy Wind's not, I mean, it's not very effective, but it's going to do okay damage to our Mawile, because we are squishy. So we did use our last shield, so let's see how much it does. Not very effective, and it's okay. That's fine. Able to get to another Power-Up Punch here, and we're looking good. We are looking good. And we have the Superior in the back, and our Fire Fang is vamped up, but we have a Pokemon in the back that can simply go in and take it out, which is going to be the Hypno. Goes in to take a nap, and there goes the Azumarill to take it out with Bubble. That was hilarious. I love it when you throw a Pokemon out, they have like no health, and they go in and literally just flop on the ground. It is the most hilarious thing ever. So we're met with a Bronzong here. What? Let's go. They're making a switch into Alola and Marowak, and we're going to be switching into our Azumarill immediately here. And this is a good position. We can take 2 Shadow Balls, and we'll be fine. So a lot of people think you're going to go for Ice Beam to bait, but I'm going for Hydro Pump. I just took it out, so great. Let's see if we can get to... No, we're going to let this go down. Yeah, definitely. But wait a minute. Are we able to get to an Ice Beam? And this is a Hydro Pump. You better shield it up. And they do. We get a shield at them. That's great. That is actually really good. So we're going to go back in here with Mawile, obviously. Go straight for the Power-Up Punch so we can just do more damage with the Fire Fang right away. And if they make a switch, that's perfectly fine. We're going to be shielding this up, I do believe. Yeah, we are in a good position. We don't want to get hit by a Bulldoze. Down goes the Bronzong. And now we're going to go for the Play Rough. We have a vamped up attack. We're doing a little bit more damage since we did get off the Power Punch. We're able to get that Play Rough through, make a switch into Hypno, and this is literally game. We're going to be shielding this up no matter what it is. And at this point, we can pretty much just Confusion down, and they do back out at that point. They realize that that is the game there. So moving it on to the next one. Running into a lot more rank 10s as our score is rising, folks. So pretty awesome stuff here. We're met with an Umbreon, and this is a good matchup for us. And at this point, as you can see, we do have Iron Head. It is going to take a lot less energy than Play Rough, but it is not going to be doing the same things for me. For instance, when I was matched up against a Lantern, not in this video, a while back, the thing on the Mawile was Play Rough, and that literally helped me take the win. I was able to connect that Play Rough to the Lantern, and that was it. If I have this set, well, going up against the Lantern, I'm not looking great, but it does give me different coverages and doing a pretty good amount of damage to the Azumarill because they are part fairy. So anyways, we're up against the Alolan Raichu here in a bit of a jam, I think. I think we're pretty comfortable taking it out. Okay, we still have both shields. Oh no, we're perfectly fine. And getting off this Ice Punch here, Ice or Thunder, it doesn't really matter up against the Umbreon. They are gaining a bit of energy, but that's okay. We have two things that resist it in the back, and one that resists both of the moves, both the Dark and the Normal. We're having a bit of lag here. Thought it wasn't going to pick the Pokemon that I wanted to enter in with, which was going to be the Azumarill. They're going for Last Resort, making a switch into Meganium, and this is why I wanted to save my Mawile, because I had a feeling there was going to be fire in the back, and since we have two shields, this is basically game for us. We're going to be able to shield up all of the Frenzy Plants and take out the Meganium, and then the Umbreon will come in, and then we'll do the job with the Azumarill, because Azumarill is going to be a great counter to the Umbreon, of course. We do not have Play Rough, but that's fine. We resist the Dark moves. They're just going to have to go for the Last Resort. So here we are. We're just going to go for that Ice Beam at this point. Getting that last shield, because, I mean, there's no point for them to let it go through at this point. They have too low of health for them to take those kind of risks. They're going for the Last Resort, and they back out at this point, saving us both times. So appreciate that. Good game. And let's go ahead and take a look. We got 4 out of 5 for that. Now, we did do that, I think, twice today. And then we went 2 and 3, and then... No, we went... I don't remember. It was bad. It was the lag, and I just, like, removed and deleted some of the lag battles because I was raging. You have no idea how pissed off I was when these things happen. Like, you know, sometimes you let it slide. You're like, all right, it's lag, fine. But for every other match, oh my goodness. Anyways, we're up against this Swampert here. We're going to be shielding that up. This isn't good. Swamperts are squishy, and I don't mind going up against them. But they're going to be able to spam that Hydro Cannon quite fast. So let's see exactly how we play this out here. Going for another Ice Punch here. Do we decide to use another shield at this point? No, we're going to let that go through. And what are we going to go back in here with? I think it's going to be a Azumarill for sure, because Mawile, yeah, the Swampert does not have low enough health for me to be that brave. Of course, they're going to be going for the Sludge Wave, making an immediate switch into their Galvantula. But the thing is, they have no more shields, and we're going to switch into our Mawile, take them out before they're able to get off a charge move. Thank you very much. And now the Swampert is in range for our Mawile to take it out, and there you go, gaining a little bit more energy. Appreciate that. They're going back in with the Shiftry, and yeah, this is definitely Mawile's game here, especially with a shield, obviously. And we're going to be able to take another win. So we're bringing our score up, folks, but it's very slow process because of these little snags that we're running into because the servers, right? But we're going to get there. I do believe we're going to get to rank 10 for sure, guys. So anyways, moving it on to the next battle here. So starting it off with the Sableye team. So we have Sableye, Cresselia, and Azumarill. We're met with a Stunfisk. So we're going to be catching this charge move with a Cresselia. Super tanky, so it's not going to really do much, and I'm not really afraid of what they're going to switch into. It's going to be an Azumarill, which is actually good for us here, although we do have, you know, less health than we would in an even matchup, but that's fine. Expecting a Hydro Pump, and that's exactly what it is, so long as we can get off at least one more Future Sight, we will be looking good here. Let's see if we can get 2 shields. I think I might be shielding this up so we can get another Future Sight. Yeah. Okay, and I was expecting them to maybe switch at this point, but they didn't, so they can, like, you know, take off that last bit of health. I'm actually going to do it, so make them waste their energy. Great! And that was their kind of counter to Sableye, so let's see what they are going to answer with this time, and it's going to be that Stunfisk. That thing's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. I have to test it out. I haven't really made one. I don't have a good IV one. If I do invest in it, it better be really good, because it's one for rare, and I just want a good one. At this point, it's time to start investing in the correct PvP IVs and not just making anything random. They don't have to be perfect, but they should be at least ideal. So we're going to be making a switch into the Azumarill up against the Altaria. And yeah, you guys know what this is. We're going to gain a little bit more energy than needed so we can actually hit the Stunfisk when it does enter back in. Although we do have the Sableye, but it's not in the healthiest condition. So we're going to go ahead and take that out. And I mean, they're so low. Never mind. I'm able to just bubble them down. So no big deal on the extra energy there. So moving it on to the next match. Let's see what they're going to be starting off with the lead. It's a, oh yeah, Registeel. Very good. And we're going to expect a switch here. Some people like to stay in this fight, which is okay. We're going to go ahead and shield this up. It is going to be a Flash Cannon for sure. And that's fine because a lot of times when I let the Flash Cannon go through, later in the back of their team, they have some sort of grass, and I'm like, you know what? I should have shielded that up in the first place, because more than likely when I take out the Registeel here, they're going to switch into something that's going to counter me, and I'll switch out, and then eventually it'll get matched back up with the grass type. So I did not mean to go for that Iron Head. Dang it. I was trying to switch, but this game is so broken. That really annoyed me. Saving up that energy on the Mawile, then trying to switch, and it just goes for the Iron Head, which isn't very effective. I mean, they used a shield, which is good. That was good, but still. Anyways, we're matched up with the Skarmory here, and this is good because we have Thunder Punch. Yeah, boy. And we should be able to, I think I let it go down. We decide, well, we have no more shields. I think I let it go down. All right, so it goes down, and we're going to go back in here with the Azumarill and kind of farm. They're bringing in that Whiscash. That's all they have left, right? And they can only go for Mud Bombs at this point, but they can spam them, and they do add up. But there's only so much energy that they did have stored up before they're going to have to start kind of building it back up again. And I do believe they reached that point. Now we're going to go for a Hydro Pump and take them out with the Azumarill. So like I said, we're running into a lot of rank 10s because we're raising our score here. So we're met with a Gramble with our Mawile. Fantastic. They're switching into Swampert, and we're going to be going into our Azumarill here. Obviously, we have to look out for Sludge Wave. We're going to be shielding this up. It is a Sludge Wave. We need to come out on top for this battle, or at least bring them very low. All right, so they're going to be using their first shield. And I don't know, are they going to hit me with a bait? Nope, it's another Sludge Wave doing a lot of damage. Are they going to use 2 shields on their Swampert here? Let's see if they do. Okay, they just used both shields. I think that's good for us. I don't think it's going to be... All right, wow, I'm getting brave here. And I knew they were going to do that, so we switch immediately into our Mawile. They're shieldless, and we have Iron Head, and that's fairy. Guess what that means? Good night, sleep tight. And they're going to be going in here with the Swampert. See, there's that glitch. A shield popping up, but obviously I have no more shields. So they're taking us out, which is fine. Gonna go in here with the Azumarill, and wow, we were almost able to get to that Ice Beam, but unfortunately not. Alright, so we have to pray that they have something weak to Ice or Electric, and it's, oh, Altaria. And we had energy built up, so we're gonna win this, alright? This is why I love this combo on Hypno, the Ice and Thunder Punch. I know a lot of you are like, you know, you should put a nuke move on there, Poke. You gotta have Focus Blast or Shadow Ball or something like that. Yes, this is true, but at the same time, the coverage is amazing, and I'll figure out those situations if need be for those other points there. Anyways, yeah, there's another 4-4. So we're looking good. Metagross came up. Okay, that was really annoying because it took about 10 minutes to catch. Like, are you kidding me? Like, it was extremely annoying. Like, I just wanted to get it over with because I wanted to continue on my battles. Anyways, we're met with a Mawile Shiny, a fellow Mawile. Props to you, trainer. All right, so how does this work? You know, honestly, being the Mawile expert that I am, the mirror matchups, I'm not too familiar. He didn't shield it up, but he was like, nope, I'm gonna let you take me down. I know what team you have, Poke. I got your back, buddy. Let's go. Let's dance. So he's going to not use his shield. Let me take him out. They're going to be countering me. I'm going to go in here with the Azumarill. Let's see how this works out. Let's see how this works out. So they have all that energy built up. Not too much, but the Mud Bombs are going to be, you know, pretty spammy. We're going to go ahead and go for Ice Beam, hoping they use a shield, but they don't. But that's fine here. These Mud Bombs are, you know, they're adding up, as you can see. Chunking away, but so is our Ice Beam. I think they're definitely going to use a shield here. Oh, are they? Okay, all right. I have no idea what I'm talking about. And they're going in with the Cherim. Now, that thing can build up energy very quick. Weather Ball does not take much with the Bullet Seed. It is ridiculous. I personally have used it, and man, it is good. But yeah, it is also squishy too, so you have to look out for that. But anyways, we're going to go for the Ice Punch. They're using their second shield. Now, since they saved 2 shields, they're going to be winning this battle. Unfortunately, they're going to be winning this battle. I go in and get taken out. So good job beating me with my own Mawile. Well done. But yours was shiny. So we're met with a Galvantula. They're making a switch into Whiscash, and we're going to be going into Hypno. This was a mistake. I should have switched into a Azumarill here because that Blizzard. See, if we go in with our Azumarill, they're not going to be able to go for Blizzard. I mean, they're going to have to hit Mud Bomb over Mud Bomb over Mud Bomb. And now it's kind of not necessarily forced to use a shield, but I wanted to preserve that health a bit. So at least we made the correct call. Nonetheless, wrong move. Shouldn't have switched. Should have switched into Azumarill. Now they're hitting us with Blizzard, but we're able to farm down, which is really good. We both used the shield, so we're in a comfortable position. They're going in with the Registeel, and that's perfectly fine. Yes, none of the moves that we're going to be doing are going to do a lot of damage. As a matter of fact, they're resisting Psychic and the Ice move. The only thing we can hit them with is that Thunder Punch, which is barely tickling it. But guess what? We have Mawile. But I decided to go with Azumarill. Okay, let's see how I play this out. It's probably because of what we saw in the beginning. Oh, the Galvantula. Alright, so we do not want to get that lined up with our Azumarill, so we're just going to go with this right in here. Okay, well played. Okay. Getting ready for them to switch. I had a feeling they wanted to get us low enough so they can switch into their Spider and take us out before we're able to use our energy, but I knew they were going to do that, so we switch into our Mawile here. We're definitely going to be shielding this up, and I think I should farm it down. No, I go for the Power-Up Punch. That's fine. We are at least going to be building up our Fire Fang for the Registeel at this point. Getting another Power-Up Punch off, and we're looking fantastic. There we go. All right, Mawile. So guys, Mawile is very not meta. It's not meta at all. Let's be realistic. It's on the lower end. It can perform great. We've seen all the situations. We know it's good. I brought it to light. I don't want to say all solely me, but you get, yeah, let's be realistic. I want to make it to rank 10 using Mawile. I want to be known for that. And another thing I want to be known for is not using Registeel ever. Not once in Season 1. Not once did I use it. So we're going to maintain that and see what we can do. Anyways, we are met with a rank 10, I do believe. And he's using that Vigoroth. I was surprised at the body slam damage. Holy cow, Vigoroth. If it has shields, look at what it's doing to Cresselia. How crazy is this? I didn't realize. Now I do, I guess. Vigoroth is nasty. So we're going to go for that Future Sight, and oh my gosh, we were not able to take them out. So not necessarily wasting shields, we were able to get them low, but we're not looking the best that we can be here. They are shieldless, so I guess that's an okay situation. They're going to be going in with the Alola Marowak. We picked the Azumarill because they're basically cornered because of their other Pokemon at this point. They're going for Shadow Ball, and we're simply going to go for Hydro Pump. There's no more shields, so we win. And they're going to be going in with the Wigglytuff. Now we need to, come on, make it to Hydro Pump, and then make an immediate switch into our Mawile and hit, Sableye, and hit the Foul Play and take the win there. Those charms do a lot of damage to Sableye, so it's a good thing we had that much health. Otherwise, we would have been in a losing position. We're met with a Hypno with our Sableye. Great. They're switching into Muck. Very interesting. I'm going to be switching into Azumarill. Questionable, but I need to play this one out right here. So I know we're going to be able to get hit by Super Effective, but that's okay. It's going to take them a minute to get there. And what I plan to do is just go back in here and try to maybe farm a little bit. Let's see how this all plays out. So I did use one shield, hitting us with another Sludge Wave. It's not taking us out, but we're able to get to an Ice Beam. Could have potentially built up to a Hydro Pump, but expecting them to maybe use a shield. So yeah, we could have gotten to Hydro Pump. They're making a switch into Meganium. Unfortunately, we're not able to get to our Ice Beam, but that's all right. We have Cresselia here with Aurora Beam. So let's see what we can do here. Frenzy Plants are still going to hurt. It's one of those Community Day moves that are just so OP. I'm not saying, oh, it's so cheap. It's just a good move. So it's going to be doing a lot of damage. Look at that, 2 of them. Cresselia is a tank, and we're already in the red there. So, but I mean, at least it was able to tank 2 of those. A lot of Pokemon can't really do that. So no complaints. Going for Future Sight here. it's going to do more damage than Aurora Beam, and it doesn't really take much more damage, or I mean energy. So they made a switch. We knew they were going to do this here. We go into our Sableye, going for the Foul Play, and we're not going to shield this up. Being a little brave here. It's only a Thunder Punch. Great. We're able to farm down. We have energy. We're looking pretty good, I do believe. Let's see. Down goes the Muck, and they back out, so we're able to win that one there. So fantastic. Moving it on to the next one here. This video is going to be about 32 minutes long, and we're met with a Meganium. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, great. As soon as I switch my Mawile team, of course, algorithm. No, so I bring in my Cresselia. They're going to be switching into Registeel. Watch how we're going to be able to still chip away at this thing still. So yes, the Future Sight is resisted by Registeel Steel typing, and they're going to be able to hit us with neutral damage going for the Flash Cannon, doing a lot more obviously because it is going to be neutral here. And it is, I mean, it looks pretty even, I mean, but it's going to be able to win obviously. We're able to go for another Future Sight here, and they're going to kind of be forced to use another Flash Cannon. Because we are so tanky, we're going to be able to get to another Future Sight before they can finish us off with lockdowns and trying to potentially farm us. So at least we're able to get all that energy out of them, which is okay. We're going to be able to go in here with the Sableye, and I wanted to farm down. At this point, we're going to have to use a shield. Flash Cannon's going to hurt. We don't want to get hit by that. But on the plus side, at least we have all this energy built up. So let's see what we can do with it. They're going to be going in with Meganium, and we're just going to be going for the Foul Play right off the bat. They're using a shield. I think I shield this up. Yeah. It's just, it hurts. It hurts way too much, and you know what we have in the back? An Azumarill. So we need to figure this out. It's not looking great. This Frenzy Plant's going to take us out, and we don't have any accumulated energy on our Azumarill. They're going to be able to, I think they make a switch on me. Let's see. And yeah, they make a switch into Stunfisk. Oh yeah. I had a glimpse of hope. I was like, whoa, maybe. If I would have farmed just a little bit more, I think I could have. But they're able to just finish this off with quick moves. Yeah, if I farmed the Stunfisk just a little bit, I could have maybe been able to. But yep. So anyways, going in with Mawile, we're met with an Altaria. This is great for us. And we have Iron Head, so let's see how all this plays out. No more super effective. Iron Head's going to be neutral to the Altaria, while we're going to be able to get stab as well. So going for that now. Let's see. They're shielding it up, which is fine. At least it's not going to be like a play rough. But the downfall of not going for Power Up Punch is we're not going to be doing more damage with our Fire Fang. So looks like we're going to be switching into Hypno. We were trying to catch a Sky Attack, but you know, right when they used it, but that's fine. That still works out. They're going to be going into their Registeel. Obviously, we're just going to be going for those Thunder Punches. We do have the Mawile in the back, which can handle this. We just need to do as much damage as we possibly can here with the Hypno. And it just goes down immediately, which that's fine. At least they didn't build up a bunch of energy on us and have an extra Flash Cannon. So our Mawile does have a Power Punch ready. And we do already have a little bit more energy as well, so we're able to get to another one here. So we're doing quite a bit of damage with our Fire Fang at this point, plus super effective with those fighting type moves. I think I let this go down. It did its job. It took off all that damage. We're going to be able to go in here. And how are we going to play this out? What do they have in the back that is going to enable me to potentially win? It's a Swampert. We have one shield. Now, this is a pretty dangerous situation. I don't know how I'm going to get myself out of this. So they're going for Sludge Wave. Ooh, and I didn't shield it up. Not looking great. I think I figured this was a loss. Or is it? Or was it? Shielding this up. Yeah, this is a loss. Yep. And there's lag. Oh, there's that lag I was talking about. I'm not able to get off my charge move. Freaking lovely. Love it. Oh my goodness. Let's stay positive. Alright, so we're met with a Bronzong. And this is great for us. They're switching into a Azumarill. We're going to go right into Hypno. Simple as that. Usually they're going to go for a Hydro Pump right off the bat, so we're going to be shielding it up. Sometimes we let it go through, but we've learned our lesson. We've got to play it safe and win this matchup here. If they want to use 2 shields, go for it. And we're going to be able to easily outpace them with the Thunder Punches compared to their charge moves. And they're letting that one go through. At this point, what I can do is potentially shield this up and farm them down. And we have coverage, so we're going to be looking great here. But I decided to just go for the Thunder Punch, preserve our health, I suppose. And they have one more shield left, so let's see what they decide to bring out here. It's going to be the Bronzong. So once the Hypno does go down, what we're going to do is simply go back in with our Mawile and go to work with our Fire Fang, as well as our Power Punch. We're able to get to one more Thunder Punch to do a little bit of chip damage before we do go down. And we get another shield. Hey, that was a Shadow Ball. You should have shielded up. And that's great. Now we're in the clear here. But we have no more shields. They're going to be making a switch into their Marowak, and we switch immediately into our Azumarill, and this is a secured win. We're simply going to build up to Hydro Pump. I think I build up a little extra here. Yeah, just to be safe. We know Shadow Ball is not going to take us out. They go for a Bone Club. I think they do that because they were not able to get to another Shadow Ball, and they just wanted to do damage before they go down. Makes sense. And we're able to actually get to a Hydro Pump, and this is going to actually take them out. And we're able to take the win. Looking good. So this is going to be the last battle, trainer. So if you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on notifications because I will be keeping you up to date on everything Pokemon Go and bringing you some more battles in the future. Well, not even, technically in the future, but in a few hours. Let's just say that. So going for the Power Punch, we're met with a Cherum. They're making a switch into their Azumarill. We're going to be going for our Hypno here. Now, not the best situation. We are down a shield, expecting Hydro Pump. Yeah, it's going to do a lot. But the thing is, we're going to be able to spam, well, get to Thunder Punch a little faster than he's able to get to the Ice Beam here. So getting to another Thunder Punch, they did do big damage to us. And there they go with their second shield. Now, what are we going to do? Shield this up and see if we can get to another Thunder Punch? Absolutely not. Going to let that go ahead and go down and bring in our own Azumarill because going in with Mawile would be a death sentence. Going to switch into our Mawile as soon as they go in with their Cherum there. I think they wanted to bring out our Mawile here so they can farm us. But we're going for, you know what? Iron Head. Let's go. And they have a Dugong on the back. So this is very interesting. We do have Hypno. Or, sorry, we have Azumarill still. It does lose the matchup against the Dugong, but that's like, shields and full health. At this point, my Azumarill has more health, and this thing is just getting, not destroyed, but its health is going down quite significantly with our Mawile here. And we're going to be able to, I think, just build up to a Hydro Pump and get this over with. So there we have it. A lot of lag today, but we are bringing our score up, folks. It is looking okay. We're going to be able to get to rank 10, I do believe. I hope. If we have another day like today with the lag, it's not going to be looking great. But thanks for watching, trainers, and take care.